E salve, salve galera do canal, aqui quem fala é o Wellington, do canal BRW Jogos. Galera, estamos na parte 2 aí do RoboCop Rogue City no PC, galera. Vamos lá, vamos continuar. Jogou semana passada, a parte 1. Vamos embora, galera. E vamos, acho que eu vou ligar a lâmpada.
Another fucking glitch. What a shit show.
Melhor agora.
Everything's ready.
Switch him back on already.
Aí.
Lewis!
Whoa, Robo. Calm down. He'll tear the equipment apart.
Wendell Antonowski ran away and Lewis is in the hospital. What did you do? Just stand there and watch it as it happened?
I want to see her.
She's in surgery as we speak, so that's not gonna happen. Instead, you're gonna go through with your psych evaluation.
Let me go!
The old man wasn't happy that I let you skip your first session and was adamant that I make sure you attend this one. Especially since the problem of you malfunctioning is obviously persistent. So, Doctor, do your thing.
What? Now? He's in no shape to be examined.
I'm afraid that I must
Felipe
insist.
Cabral, obrigado por
This is
curtir a
highly
live.
Valeu, Felipe.
I need to apprehend Wendell.
I don't think you understand your options, Shiny, in that you don't have any. You either comply or you'll be dismantled. I'm only really rooting for one of these options.
Very well.
Doctor?
If this is supposed to resemble a therapy session in any way, I need everyone that isn't my client to leave. That is not negotiable. And is it necessary to have him restrained?
That's for your safety. What if he loses control? Exactly.
If anything goes wrong, just use this reset button. One press, and he goes back to La La Land.
Okay, let's leave the good doctor to work. And Robo, see me after this is over.
I'm sorry it has to look like this. Are you at least sitting comfortably enough to have this conversation?
Cara, tá continuando a parte que paremos na live passada, galera. Porque tá perdido aí. Tá gravada a parte 1, beleza? Vou fazer a parte 2 aqui. Lamento que tenhas seja dessa forma. Seu assento está menos confortável. Eu tô procurando o Wendell, né? Na missão passada.
My directives tell me to uphold the law, not to sit idly by.
And I'm here to help you do that without any unwanted complications. I understand this is not an ideal situation, and this is probably the last place you want to be right now.
I'm not the only one unwilling to be here. Your heart rate is above 120 BPM.
You're equipped with a heart rate monitor? I imagine it comes in handy in your line of work.
It does.
I agree this whole thing is happening rather fast, but we are both professionals at helping others. So how about we start again? My name is Dr. Olivia Blanche. Naturally, I've heard people refer to you by different names, but I'm curious to hear which one you prefer.
Tá. Meu nome é Alex, me chamo RoboCop.
My name is Alex Murphy.
Then I'll call you Alex Murphy. I've worked with many police officers that have gone through traumatic experiences, but I think we can both agree that you are no ordinary police officer? How do you see your situation?
Tá, porém creio e ambos concordam que não é um policial qualquer. Como enxerga essa situação? Um policial recitado, uma unidade de prevenção ao crime, metade homem, metade máquina.
I'm a police officer who was killed in the line of duty. I was given a second chance and resurrected inside this metal shell.
Clinical death and waking up in a body that is not quite yours is a first for me too. In a patient, that is. But that's something that I've already learned from the reports. What I would much rather hear is how do you perceive yourself?
Perceive?
Yes. See, what I found immensely helpful in working with my patients is transparency. In order to help each other, we need to be able to see each other fully.
Tá. Esse sou eu hoje. É isso que queria? Eu te alertei.
Do not say I did not warn you.
Consider me warned.
Now that you see me the way I am, do you wish to push the reset button? Your heart rate remains high.
No. Not at all. It's actually my secret that is making me nervous, not yours. You're not the only one here with prosthetic body parts. This hand, you must have wondered what happened. Some time ago, I was a victim of a crime. A thief broke into my house. He made a lot of noise and my neighbors called the police. And Ed 209 reacted to the call and mistakenly recognized me as a threat. My hand was red mist moments later. Since that day, I have become, let's say, a little leery of machines.
Tem medo de mim, tem medo de nós, apenas de máquinas com defeito.
Do you fear me?
I fear the unpredictability that machines bring with them. So when I heard there was a chance to contribute to the research on the stability of OCP's mechanical units, I jumped at the opportunity. I hope you don't find it unprofessional. Getting that off my chest made me feel a bit better. How about you check my pulse now?
It has dropped below 120 BPM.
You see, I don't just impose things onto my clients. I practice what I preach because it seems to work. I think that makes for a very promising start. Thank you, Alex Murphy.
Aí, deu boa. Na live passada, galera, a minha companheira levou um tiro por causa de mim. Eu falhei na missão, galera. Porque ele começou a travar bem na parte da missão que apareceu lá o inimigo lá, mano. Daí agora tem uma psicóloga falando com ele pra ver se ele... O que tá acontecendo com ele, né? Você acha o defeito. Ah, tá, beleza. Tá, vamos continuar então.
All done. Robo, there's something I need to show you.
Tá, consegui uma nova peça pra mim aqui.
I know that OCP can be a real pain in the ass, but this might change your mind a bit. We've been working behind the scenes on giving your sidearm the treatment it deserves. The Auto 9 can now be equipped with a motherboard. Once the motherboard is in, you'll be able to mount a number of...
Essa parte, na verdade, eu fiz, galera, no final da live passada. Só que ele não salvou.
See for yourself.
Aqui a gente tem que fazer um caminho pra conseguir mais poder. Aqui é o seguinte, você tem que fazer um caminho até chegar no final ali pra você ganhar mais poder. Então vamos começar aqui. Deixa eu ver aqui qual que é o mais forte aqui pra colocar aqui já. O mais forte aqui é o 15. Beleza, é aqui. E eu jogo pra frente e pro lado. Deixa eu achar o mais forte. Aqui dá pra botar esse. Beleza, aqui não tem que fazer, né? Esse aqui tem que usar. 13, 14, 15, 16. Tem que achar um que não tem desse lado aqui. Pode ser esse, 14. Esse é o mais forte. 14, 14. É o mais forte. Tem que colocar um também. Vai pra cima e pra baixo. Qual que é o mais forte pra cima e pra baixo? Acho que é esse aqui. Tem que colocar um aqui que vá pra frente e não vá pra cima. 11, 12. Vou botar esse, 14. Aqui dá pra botar... Apesar que dá pra juntar, fazer uma fusão aqui. Deixa eu ver se eu consigo fazer uma fusão boa. Se eu consigo fazer uma fusão aqui. Botar esse de... 11. Mais 11. Mais esse de 13 aqui, ó. Aí, deu um de 15, boa. Vou voltar ali. Não, 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 não.
There's OCP
Pera aí, não terminei aqui.
tech in everything.
Cadê o negócio? Ah, voltei. Então eu fiz um de 15 agora. Tem que usar um que não joga pra cima, joga pro lado. Aqui, ó, 14. Não, esse não dá. Se... Mais 7. Mais 12. Mas não dá. Vou tentar fundir mais um, então. Tem um que não joga pra cima. Fazemos a fusão aqui, vamos ver. Vamos tentar fundir um que joga só pro lado. Então, 12. Eu quero um que jogue pro lado. 9. Vou esse 9, 12 aqui. E um que jogue... não jogue pra cima. Pode que tem todo jogo pra tentar fazer essa fusão aqui. Tá. Fazer uma nova fusão. 11. Mais 11 mais 10. 11 pra cima. Tá. Tenho novos aqui agora, deixa eu ver. Tem que usar o 7 ali mesmo. Todos jogam pra cima. Esse não joga pra cima, né? Vai ficar assim por enquanto. Depois eu pego o outro e tento fugir de volta. Não tenho um que não joga pra cima. Se eu jogar pra cima aqui, ele vai pegar esse poder negativo. Vai ter que ficar esse. Vai ficar assim, por enquanto.
You wouldn't believe how
Valeu.
useful processors can be salvaged from old
Meu
devices.
mata, obrigado por curtir
Ok.
E aí, Léo, beleza? Folga hoje?
Becker wants to see you. He's taken over Reed's office. Say what you want about the man, but that takes guts.
Tá, beleza. Então, vamos embora. Não sei porque tá dando uns cortes na imagem aqui. Eu tô sentindo um leve corte na imagem. Será que eu travo a 60 FPS o game? DLSS. Modo qualidade. Quadros. 60, ilimitado. Será que se eu travar 60 ele para? Mano, tá dando um corte na minha imagem, deixa eu ver. Vertical, ligada. Clicar.
Any news on Luis? Not yet,
Agora parou.
but she's been through worse. Don't think too much about it. You know you're right. We should stay.
Vou deixar 60 FPS travado, mano, porque tá dando uns cortes na minha imagem.
I'm telling you, Magnavolt commercials are not kidding when they say lethal response.
What do you mean?
Vamos ver o que tem que fazer lá.
Hey, Murphy, do you have a minute?
Um minutinho? Fale, homem, fale.
Did you say Lewis?
Yeah. Me and a bunch of guys decided to sign this get well card for her. I figured that you'd want to sign it as well.
A get well card?
Yeah, I know it's
Domingo no trabalho, aí sim.
we're with her.
E por que queremos mostrar que é ele que apoiamos?
I would like to sign it.
Vou assinar também.
Thanks, Murphy. I knew you'd understand. Actually, there are a few signatures that we still need. Could you ask him? I think I need a break. To start, Kowalski is hiding somewhere in the lobby.
Understood.
Tá. Dá a missão lá pra lá. Cadê a missão? Área de investigação.
Oh, I didn't see you there, Murphy.
What are you doing here, officer?
Nothing much, just trying to collect my thoughts.
Would you sign the get well card for Lewis? I am supposed to get it signed and then pass it on to another officer.
Yeah, sure thing. That's a great idea.
Vai assinar também.
There you go. Signed. But could you pass it along to another officer? I think I'd like to stay here for a little bit longer.
Understandable. Take your time.
Thanks, Murphy. Kurtz hasn't signed it yet. He was in the locker room last time I saw him.
A sala de armários. Tá.
I am looking for Officer Kurtz.
He's in the shower. Actually, he's been in there for half an hour.
My heat signature recognizes that the water is cold. Is everything all right, Officer Kurtz?
Oh, you talking to me? Yeah, I guess I stayed here longer than I anticipated.
I have a card to sign. It is for Lewis.
I'd love to sign it, but I don't want to get it wet. Could you grab my towel for me? Yellow one. It should be by my locker.
Okay.
Ah, e vai pegar a toalha dele agora. Ah, lasqueira. Cadê, mano? Cadê? Acha a toalha amarela do Kurtz. Não é essa aqui? Aqui, achei.
There you go.
Thanks. Just give me a minute.
Nossa, esse jogo tá muito gay.
There, signed. I think that it's beautiful what you're doing.
You are shivering.
Yeah, I was lost in my thoughts. Didn't notice that I used up all the hot water.
Thinking about Lewis.
Yeah, but I can't imagine what you're thinking. She's your partner. Speaking of partner, I see that O'Neill hasn't signed a card yet. Be a good guy and get it to her, okay? She's at the range. She'll yell at me if she finds out there was a card for Lewis and she didn't get to sign it.
I will make sure that happens.
Ah, tem que ir lá na estante. Olha a toalhinha dele. A estante de tiro. Lá embaixo.
shit.
Is everything all right?
I think my service weapon ain't calibrated right.
I could perform a check for you.
Yeah, okay. Give it a go.
Fazer um teste agora?
I guess you don't have any problems with it.
Your service weapon is calibrated correctly.
Yeah, I guess so.
What is the matter?
I can't lie. I wanted to come here and blow off some steam, but my hands are shaking thinking about Lewis.
Officer,
It's just that if it happened to you, it could have happened to any one of us. Lewis is one tough cookie. She'll pull through, I'm sure of it. But I'm not so sure I could say the same thing about my partner. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make it about me.
Desculpa, não era a intenção centrar isso em mim.
it is understandable.
Is there anything I can do for you?
You can sign this get well card for Lewis.
Sure thing. There you go. Almost everyone's already here. That says a lot about her impact on all of us. There's only one person missing, Sergeant Reed. He's in the garage.
Tá, falta um na garagem, então.
Murphy, do you have a minute? I noticed you running around the precinct.
I am collecting signatures on a get well card for Lewis.
I know. That's what I wanted to talk to you about. I ride everyone hard, and they probably see me as a drill sergeant. Maybe they think that I do it because I don't care. But I do care for each and every one of you. And what I'm trying to say is that I'd like to sign that card, if you let me.
We are a family. You should sign it.
Everyone's here already. Lewis, she made an impact. We've got to get the ones that did that to her.
That is my intention.
Right. Keep the card. She should get it from you. Thank you, Murphy.
Arquivo completo. Agora eu quero ir pra matança.
Thank you for this opportunity, Mr. Becker.
You are very determined. I must have seen your application like 20 times.
I assumed they were getting lost in the mail.
That didn't stop you, did it? You're persistent and capable, too. Highest marks on all the written tests. Pretty much an ideal candidate. Aside from the fact that you don't meet any of the physical requirements, that's actually remarkable. Short stuff.
Unfortunately, sir.
Why is being a cop so important to you?
My father was a police officer, and his father was one too.
A police family, huh? It must be heartbreaking not to be able to continue a family tradition. You know, I have the power to look the other way and make you a cop despite your shortcomings. In exchange, I only ask for one thing. Your complete loyalty. And maybe a touch of gratitude as well.
Will I still get a badge? Like a proper police officer?
Badge? Oh yeah, sure.
Then Officer Washington is reporting for duty.
Good. There you go, young'un.
Is that blood?
We don't make a badge for every new officer. We just reassign the old ones after cops retire.
Or die.
RoboCop. I'm a big fan.
Well, that's great, because you'll be spending a lot of time together.
Meaning?
Aside from his regular dispatch duty, Officer Washington will become your personal overseer.
Overseer?
Yes, you will report to me on his every action. Hopefully that will prevent him from continuing to tarnish his already murky reputation. His recent behavior casts a shadow on OCP, and we can't have that.
That's a lot of responsibility for a rookie.
Every other cop refused this post. But you won't. You wouldn't jeopardize your career, right?
Eita, vai ser um parceiro esse aí.
I would like to proceed with my investigation, now that we know that the new guy is Wendell Antonowski.
Was he even listening to anything I've been saying? Absolutely fucking not. You're off the case. Actually, you're off all cases. There's a bunch of documents that need archiving in the records room. That's your priority now.
Understood.
Now go. I'll tell Achilles about what's what in this godforsaken place.
It's Ulysses, sir.
Hey, first rule, kiddo. Never question your superiors.
É aqui? Será que é lá embaixo? Vamos lá embaixo.
Hi, Murphy. I was told you'd come to help me. This is exciting. I don't get many visitors here.
Vou ter que separar papel agora.
What seems to be the problem?
Mr. Becker wants you to do some maintenance work, so, please scan the servers, see if they're operating properly. I'm sure they are, but he insisted I found a job here for you. Yeah, I wish I had something more exciting for you to do, since for me, this is where all the action happens.
Explain.
With this wealth of information at your fingertips, this records room should be a real hotbed of activity. Others don't seem to know how fun it is to dig through all this stuff. You can play a real-life detective here.
Officer Cecil, you are a detective.
Yeah, but mostly just a paper pusher.
So, if one wanted to find out the whereabouts of a particular criminal, what would one do?
That's easy. Just check the computer in the back. Type in who you're looking for and see if there are any matches.
Tá, então vamos lá.
Just remember to scan the servers at some point. Mr. Becker will blow his top if I don't make sure you checked him.
Good as new. Working perfectly.
I'm telling you, this is incredible. Just type in your search.
Dados de manutenção. Serviço disponível.
He's never been charged? Well, that's hard to believe. There's a neat feature you can try. See who attempted to access his file before you did. Maybe that'll help us.
Officer Briggs.
Briggs? That must be the last lead that he checked before going missing. So his case led him to the Street Vultures territory? Maybe those two cases are connected after all. I'll have to report this to Sergeant Reed.
And I am on my way.
There's nothing I can say to stop you, is there?
No.
Well, then instead I'll say...
Eu quero ir pra missão. Chega de enrolação.
I am detecting a malfunction.
Pô, é bom escanear assim que eu ganho experiência, né?
That doesn't seem right.
This server is compromised.
Good thing you noticed it. It could lead to the loss of important data. I'll make sure Mr. Becker knows...
We need to be on guard. OCP is trying to smuggle
Vambora.
their staff into our ranks.
You're right. Can't trust them. God knows what sort.
Aqui, habilidades. Tenho 3 habilidades para aplicar, rapaziada. Combate. Engenharia. Foco. Foco, impulso, que permite arremeter contra inimigos e fugir perigo rapidamente. Blindagem. Eu vou aumentar minha blindagem. Examinando. Permite atingir inimigos abrigados ao fazer as balas ricochetearem em certos locais. Duplica pontos de confiança ao público obtido. Isso que é legal. Vou ativar também. Sobrou um. Aplicar no combate. Beleza. Ativar. Sim, vambora. Pra missão.
Ah, RoboCop. I was looking everywhere for you. I wanted to say that this is an incredible honor for me. But, you know, I get the feeling you don't see eye to eye with Mr. Becker. Yet, despite the position I'm in, I'll do my best to assist you in any way I can. So, what are you doing here?
I am going to Highland Park.
Isn't that Street Vulture's turf?
That is where the lead took Briggs. It could be connected to Wendell.
Oh, man. That's exactly what Mr. Becker told me you shouldn't do. It's my duty to stop you. Is it even safe for you to go? I mean, think of yourself. You keep malfunctioning, right? What if something happens again?
Hey, Murphy, I found this on the back seat of your cruiser. It's for you.
I can't let you go. Is there some sort of a command for that? RoboCop, off. RoboCop, stay. Hey, all cops have to follow rules. Especially you. You're a cop and a machine, so you can't go. Your systems won't allow it. Right?
Wrong.
O cara quer me parar a todo custo.
RoboCop? RoboCop? Don't do this to me. Not on my first day.
Ih, rapaz, vai ficar sozinho aí. Eu tô indo pra missão. Pensei que ele ia junto na missão.
I know you're listening. There is still time to stop and turn back. The street vultures are territorial and vicious. You wouldn't want to be caught on their turf, especially by their leader, Spike. You know, I'm reading that he's known to be exceptionally savage. Apparently none of his enemies got out of Highland Park alive.
Ixi, os caras não gostam de mim, não.
I will be the first.
I'm gonna get fired.
Olha o gráfico, mano. Massa pra caramba.
Finding a missing police officer there will be like looking for a needle in a haystack. I'm looking at the map of this place and it's huge. There's no way you can investigate without being noticed. Street vultures are the biggest gang in Detroit.
I have a large supply of bullets.
Ah, agora eu vou desbloquear FPS. Fica melhor pra jogar. Deixa eu desbloquear aqui. Acima de 60 FPS. Vamos desbloquear FPS. Olha a caveirona na parede. uma pista ali.
Abandoned squad car sighted. It could belong to Officer Briggs.
I can't report it based on your assumption. I'm already in enough trouble.
There is blood on the seat.
I mean, it's possible it belongs to someone else.
OCP tracking device torn out.
That's why no one knew where to look.
Bullet holes in the bodywork.
Every cop car in the precinct has bullet holes.
I am going to follow the blood trail leading from the car.
I know you really want to find Briggs, but the trail might as well belong to any of those bikers. I'm urging you to discontinue this search.
Negative.
Tem marca de sangue aqui. Tá, a missão é pra lá, mas deixa eu ver se tem aqui pra cá. Mas aqui é o mesmo local que eu tava? Começar o tiro.
We have an intruder on our turf. Show what we do with unwanted guests. Let me remind you that the vultures go to
Caralho, caiu igual um cocô. Vou pegar a metralhadora. Lembrei que dá pra pegar. Dá pra pegar. Motocicleta pra jogar, mano. Vou entrar aqui do prédio.
Look out! It's RoboCop!
Sai fora, cara. O cara com o machadão na mão.
Flank him!
Solinha. Nossa, mano, a 12.
How the hell is he still alive? We gotta stop him! I'm hit! Stop that shit! How about I tell you?
Senhora.
Damn it!
É, o RoboCop tá de brincadeira não, mano. Vou pegar aqui os itens. As bolsinhas aqui. Não deixei nada pra trás aqui, rapaziada. Não, por aqui que eu vim, né? Opa, ó, deixei um negócio pra trás aqui, ó. Caixinha de habilidades. Eu já matei os caras. Opa, essa daqui é top.
Don't shoot! Look, I've got no weapons.
Interrogar ele.
I am looking for a police officer.
Hey, I don't know anything. I'm just an accountant.
He was brought here.
There is always so much happening around here. I tend to focus on my work. I wouldn't remember.
Would you like me to refresh your memory?
No! Police officer, I get you. You're right. Not long ago they brought him here. He was already in real bad shape. I kind of felt for the guy.
Where is he?
Once he got back on his feet, they took him away. But I don't know where. I'm telling the truth. I only deal with numbers. If you need any more info on your friend, try the warehouse office. It's on the west side of the mill.
Do not move until I return.
No problem. If anyone finds me cuffed up here, I will look as tough as the others.
Bom, tá preso, né? Vambora.
Are you ready to come back to the precinct?
Negative. A wounded officer, perhaps Briggs, was moved to another location. I have a thug's testimony, proceeding to the enemy command center.
How can you be sure that he's not leading you into a lion's den?
I am hoping for it.
You're hopeless.
Vambora.
That whole area is out of police jurisdiction, and according to the new policy, if we wanted to leave, we need to go through an OCP executive. And I'm sure you know what Becker's term is.
I believe I do.
I'm starting to understand why he hired me. You're a handful.
Bora, cara. Ih, chapão? Nossa, nossa granada. Pô, essa 12 é massa, mas tem que chegar muito perto do cara. Pô, queria pegar a granadeira, tava lá em cima, né? Tem cara aqui com certeza. Chamando reforço.
Aren't you getting lonely, knight in shining armor? Probably wondering why no one's coming to help you. And why no one's listening. This is no proving ground for heroes. It's their cemetery.
Pô, metralhadora. Tá na onda. Bora. E aí, Ghost, beleza? Seu RoboCop, mano, que saiu agora pra PC. Uma coisa aqui. Por aqui.
You guys are boring.
Opa, tem cara. Resgata o refém.
With this town. Your drugs are making people wacko. Ah,
Resgatar o refém.
to talk. I know you stole supply from us. Come on, sharing is.
Já era. Boa.
Wow! Did I just do it with my mind? Does it mean I can make RoboCop do anything for me?
Try it, creep.
Blink! You did blink, didn't you?
Enough playing around. I will return to complete the arresting procedure. Stay here. Do not move.
You're kidding! Why would I move? This chair is super comfy. Just tell my parents I won't be home for dinner.
Bom, resgatei aqui o refém e vazar. Nossa, mano, eu nem sabia. Agora que eu olhei que eu tenho esse poder aqui. Que é um escudo, né? Agora que eu vi o poder ali. Abriu uma habilidade nova. Cara, demora demais pra carregar essas armas, mano. O bicho é lento pra carregar arma. Vou recuperar minha energia ali. Que susto, mano. Cara, bicho, o cara me esperando aqui, mano. Vou entrar aqui. Tá me chamando, investiga o escritório de depósito. Ih, vai começar a dar a loucura dele de volta. Ver se eu posso upar alguma coisa antes de continuar aqui. Deixa eu ver aqui. Habilidades. Tenho 2 upgrades. Ataque esse recarregador. Atinja um soco no inimigo para recarregar todas as armas em posse. Blindagem. Explosivas e armas de alto calibre causam 25 a menos de dano. Recuperação com caixas de fusíveis melhorada. Caixas de fusíveis recuperam toda a sua vida, aumenta a quantidade máxima de cargas de recuperação para 5. Engenharia. Impulso permite se aproximar contra os inimigos ou fugir do perigo rapidamente. Seus reflexos permitem que você veja o ambiente em câmera lenta por algum tempo. Permite atingir inimigos abrigados ao fazer as balas que tem aí. Tá. Ricocheteia as balas. Mapa melhorado. Marque os locais de itens ou dados valiosos no seu mapa. Confiança do público melhorada. Esse eu vou melhorar já. E vou começar a melhorar o combate também. Vamos examinar aqui. Local do crime. Já recuperei do máximo. Coisa aqui. Será que eu liberei um novo aqui? Aí, ó. Boa! Vou fazer a fusão agora, deixa eu ver. Será que eu consigo fazer a fusão de mais do que 15? Deixa eu ver. Se eu fundir... (14) mais 14 mais 14 de novo. Vou fundir, quero ver o que dá. Tá 15, beleza. Mas eu tenho que fundir 15 mais 15 mais 15 para dar... (10) mais 11 mais 12. Dá 11. Ah, eu liberei 15 aqui agora. Tinha que achar um 15 aqui. Vou colocar aqui. 15, 14. Vou fazer a fusão aqui, deixa eu ver. 14. Mais 12 mais 12. 13, beleza. Mais 13 mais 13. 15. 2 15 e um 14. 11 mais 11 mais 11. 13. 14 mais 13 mais 13. 15. 15 mais 15 mais 15.